So, we all know that West Indies cricket is the gift that keeps on giving. And guess what? CWI, they just gave us two T20 squads to take a look at. As you already know, West Indies will be taking on England and Ireland in some T20 games. So we're going to spend some time going through the two squads. So just give a listening ear and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So I am here on the CWI website. The headline says, CWI announces squads for West Indies T20 internationals against England and Ireland. It says Cricket West Indies, CWI, has announced the squads for the three T20 international matches against England from June 6 to 10 and another three matches against Ireland from June 12 to 15. They said the series will be the first for the newly appointed T20 captain Shea Hope, who will have a dynamic and exciting squad, right? Which will see the return of Jason Holder, who last represented the Caribbean team in the shortest format in February of 2024. So Jason Holder is back. They say Andre Russell makes a return to the squad after sustaining an injury during the first match of the last year's series against England in Barbados, but has only been selected for England's leg of the tour. So he won't be against Ireland, right? Now, following an extended stint in the Indian Premier League, Nicholas Pooran asked to be rested for both series. So no Nicholas Pooran, my people. They said Test captain Raston Chase will leave the squad after the England internationals to join his Red Ball teammates for the Test camp in Barbados from June 13 to 21, ahead of the highly anticipated three Test series against Australia, right, for the Frank Worrell Trophy. So Raston Chase will be there, but he will leave to go and join up his guys. Now, Brandon King, he has been granted leave from the Ireland leg of the tour, and Jade Goolie will stand in, right? Well, Jade Goolie, they say a standout performer in the inaugural West Indies Breakout T20 League, will get his opportunity. They also say Casey Carty has been called up, right? So Casey Carty and Jade Goolie, right? Goolie will be replacing Chase, while Casey Carty will be replacing Brandon King. Now let's get into the squad real quick before I give you the rest of that information. So the squad that will be taking on England, we have Shea Hope captain, right? Shea Hope, Johnson Charles, Raston Chase, Matthew Ford, Shimran Hetmeyer, Jason Holder, Akil Hussain, Alzari Joseph, Brandon King, the vice captain, Evan Lewis, Goody Kishmoti, Ravman Powell, Andre Russell, Sheffield Rutherford, and Romario Shepherd, right? So that is the squad right there, right? Good to see Rutherford returning alongside Romario Shepherd, and Hetmeyer is also back along with Andre Russell, as we mentioned earlier. So the squad that will go up against Ireland now: Shea Hope captain, Casey Carty, Johnson Charles, Matthew Ford, Jade Goolie, Shimran Hetmeyer, Jason Holder, Akil Hussain, Alzari Joseph, Evan Lewis, Goody Kishmoti, Ravman Powell, Sheffield Rutherford, the vice captain, and Romario Shepherd. Happy to see Sheffield Rutherford in this position as vice captain. I've been saying it for a while that I think he needs to be given a responsibility in the team. Or, not that he is not a responsible player, or he doesn't already. Not saying that, he has no responsibility in the team. But I want to see him, like that. I'm happy to see that he's the vice captain. I'm hoping it's something that they're considering to, let's stay for a while. We want him to be a permanent man, a man that's going to be not only a finisher, but somebody that will be in the team. And we want to be able to count on him. Obviously, he has matured into a good T20 player. So teams across the world will be coming for him, they will come knocking. You understand? We see where he's now playing a pivotal role in the IPL for his team. So obviously he's somebody that is highly sought after. We want him to be one of those players that will build the team around. So good to see there. So those are the players that are set to represent us, my viewers and subscribers. Let's quickly just finish. Let's quickly take a look at this and then we go a little further. So they say, let me just take a look at this footnote here. So they say, head coach Darren Sammy as well as his assistant Floyd Reefer and Ravi Rampal will also depart to join the Test Series camp after the England leg of the tour, right? A strategic move as he prepares for the first outing as head coach of the Test team alongside the newly appointed Chase, right, at a critical start of the 2025-2027 World Cup Test Championship cycle, where the Caribbean squad is seeking to regain its place as one of the world's leading test playing squad. And this is the issue that I have with an all-format coach. I'm not saying that we shouldn't give somebody an opportunity. I've said it before. I am somebody that believes in if somebody's appointed, we work with them and see what they have to offer. I've said it a couple of times that obviously the England tour is not going well now, but I've said it that we have seen improvement in our white ball setup since he has been appointed, and I am thinking that I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll give him the chance in the test, to see how things work, and then we see where we go from there. But my reason for saying that I am not a big fan of an all-format coach is the fact that if we have the test team, they need to prepare for this series against Australia. He and alongside the first team coach, the other first team coaches, they will have to leave to go and, leave the ODI team. And we can't make it seem as if, this one is not saying that the test not more important, but, we can't make it seem as if, we are prioritizing this format and leaving that format. We don't really want that. Obviously, as fans, we want to see Test cricket booming. We want to see, a lot of effort being put there. But it can't be the case where, the knowledge, the guys that are supposed to guide the players, they are leaving, and things like that. I don't think our cricket is strong enough. Is that strong to have first team coaches, the first team coach them over here, and we have another set of coaches running this. I don't know if we're that strong, but not very often we're going to have clashes, I would hope. So let us see. But more often than not, when you have a test series and you will have some ODIs or some T20s after. And while you are with the test team, you would like to know that the ODI or the T20 squad, they are being prepared. Not saying that his understudies aren't good enough, but I'm just not a big fan of it, So they said that the highly experienced Ryan Griffith, who has been a widely respected and admired staple of coaching unit for many years, will take the reins as lead coach for the matches against Ireland, with Donovan Miller stepping in to add support to the coaching staff. I am just an armchair expert. Obviously, the guys at CWI know better than I do, but I am just not a huge fan of it at all, my people. I want to know that the head coach is there with the head team, with the first team at all times. It's not always going to be possible. Other teams around the world probably do it that way, but we don't really care about other teams. This is the team that I support. So, let us see how it will work. So once again, before I run out of here, my people, the squad to take on England: Shea Hope, captain; Johnson Charles, Raston Chase, Matthew Ford, Shimron Hetmeyer, Jason Holder, Akil Hussein, Alzari Joseph, Brandon King, Evan Lewis, Goody Kishmoti, Ravman Powell, Andre Russell, Sheffield Rutherford, Romario Shepherd, right? The one to take on Ireland: Shea Hope, Casey Carty, Johnson Charles. Why is Casey Carty in the squad that will be taking on Ireland when the test coach will be with the test team? So that simply means they are not thinking about Casey Carty as a test player, right? Anyway, Casey Carty, Johnson Charles, Matthew Ford, Jade Goolie, Shimron Hetmeyer, Jason Holder, Akil Hussein, Alzari Joseph, Evan Lewis, Goody Kishmoti, Ravman Powell, Sheffield Rutherford, Romario Shepherd. Or probably it's a case where they are going to join up later to go and be a part of the squad. I don't know. It's West Indies cricket. I have to wait and see. Big up.